I'm Electric.
BritSmash!
And welcome back
to Black Lightning.
Last time we got a couple deaths.
Surprising deaths, honestly. Like, I was surprised Lala didn't last. Wait, no, Lala's still alive right now. He's dead.
Now you got choked out, yeah.
Yep, he did.
By Tobias Whale.
And then Lala killed
LaWanda,
which I'm like, gosh damn it, I'm upset that she died, but we still gotta save her daughter.
Yeah, a lot of people just are dying.
And I like how the show tackles different topics, you know?
Yeah, and it's really good that Chuck is
yeah.
Well, yeah, it covers like the daughter to the principal who doesn't want to be what she was made to be, you know?
Yeah.
Because essentially, you know, you should be do well in school if you're the daughter, or if you're the, you know,
principal, and that could be a lot of pressure.
Exactly, there's a lot of pressure to build. So she kind of just like, you know, I don't want to be any of that. Like, I want to just live my own life and not have to be told what to do, which it makes sense. But
yeah.
And then that was awesome when Black Lightning did go up to Lala.
Yes.
And then he was just like, you don't come. It's like, oh man. So can't wait to see more of that. So we will get more on it with Stardust. We're telling you guys to let us know what you think. We haven't let you guys know what we think. So from this point on, we'll be getting on Stardust and letting you guys know what we thought about the episode. And then, so please, if you have seen it, haven't done Stardust yet, feel free to send us one.
Yeah, the instructions are below on how to be able to do it.
All right. So
without further ado,
this is Black Lightning,
Season 1,
Episode 3.
LaWanda, the Book of Burial. Time for some training.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke about it. You're gonna see All Might and Deku walk by.
Stop powering your legs, powering your hands.
You see, we wouldn't have to pay for protection if half the police department didn't have their hands in the 100's pockets. Because we damn sure can't put our trust in you.
Ooh.
Got that?
Come on, that's not true, Jeremiah.
I'm scraping young black man's body off the concrete. The street is my pulpit. I wear work shoes. What kind of shoes you wear, Reverend?
Damn, son.
And Jeff is just like, listen, we need to stop. Yo.
You might wanna, Took it like a champ, huh? Apparently not.
Well, I'm not gonna call off my protest. And quite frankly, I'm surprised that you as a parent, there's no accident that he came back after all these years. That's God's work. You see, that gives me hope. And with Black Lightning's help, and with God's help, we can save this community.
It almost insinuates that the older generation knows it's him.
I mean,
it's interesting because, like, even before, like, Ruth went to LaWanda, she, like, was like, you can do something about it. And he's like, no, I can't. It's like, yeah, they listen to you. And they're like, oh, Jesus, I thought you were talking about Black Lightning.
yeah. What? It's crazy, Allison.
We're only 3 episodes in, and I already don't like this guy.
It's coffin shopping.
Tobias, are you a church-going man?
No disrespect, Lady Eve, but my life hasn't exactly led me down a spiritual path.
And they think they don't have to. Take Reverend Holt, for instance. He's planning a march. What I expect is for you and that girl with death in her eyes to take care of it.
So they're gonna try to throw it off. And like,
And then we
stop
can
them
check
from
into
trying
the
to
hotel
protest.
too. Jay, I lied.
What do you mean you lied?
Oh.
I haven't done it before. I really, I am. I'm really sorry.
Chuck.
So, a fine-ass virgin tells the truth and risks remaining a virgin? Khalil, my virgin self couldn't find you sexy right now.
I love them. He's a good influence for her.
Yeah, Cleo's awesome.
I like it.
Somebody sick?
I hope not.
Very vague.
I hope not too. On Friday nights, you dress up
Cosplay
as any
party?
superhero you want. Supergirl, Looker, if vampires are what you're saying.
Supergirl?
I don't really have a thing. Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm kind of getting it.
Only one squad car can work the march. What?
Sorry, I'm gonna say this really quick.
Okay.
Okay, so the whole, like, references within itself is always weird to me. Because I want the universe to be like, yeah, these heroes exist, but it's like, it's not like our world where there's comics about them. But I mean, Arrow and Flash have action figures, so I mean, it makes sense. But it's just weird when they have comics. It's like, oh, well, they're people. I don't understand. But I'm starting to get it that if superheroes really did exist, imagine how much more merchandise we would make from them.
That's true.
I mean, they're just movies and we do it. So I'm getting it, I guess.
I want to stop worrying about you. I've decided I'm ready to have sex.
Oh.
What did you say? We are happy that you came to us like we've always encouraged you to.
So happy.
And glad. How old are you guys? Today, I'll be out in the afternoon, but I'll be home by curfew.
Oh. Too much. Chugs it.
Said more than pass the salt for the rest of the month. More. Fine. Well, don't think of it as marching. Think of it as being with your sister. Something you've forgotten how to do.
Here. I mean, my father would say this is some white folks mess. The girl told us that she's having sex on Saturday. Like it was nothing. If I had done
And
it,
that is why I will follow up with Dr. Bass, because you are flapping. If we asked her to...
It's true.
It's a tough.
It takes some balls to be like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna have sex.
what is
But
on your mind?
And it takes even more balls for the parents to not be like, are you going to get there, man?
I wonder if she should move in with me.
Oh.
Move.
Oh no. Oh boy. Oh.
run!
Khalil. You know that my concern for you extends beyond the track, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir, of course.
So the young man who wants to have sex with my daughter, who spends much of his time in locker rooms, dries his fungus-covered feet before he dries his important parts.
Sir,
No, I'm asking you, do you want to give my daughter athlete's foot in places where athlete's feet should not be?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh my
The
god.
answer is no. And if you...
You put the fear of God in that boy. Jesus,
And
Khalil.
then he walked away like, Does she have a girlfriend or what happened?
She does. There she is.
What are you doing, girl?
She's never really into that girl. You could kind of just tell. They've been together for a year and you didn't take her to meet your parents. Oh, wait, no, she didn't want to meet her parents.
Oh, what'd you look at?
Her parents. Oh.
The Italian man.
Oof.
Sorry. I ended up on your side.
What? Oh, watch out for fantasy.
Yes. Watch out for fantasy. Ooh.
Oh, I get it. The mom would rather be there with the girls to make sure, like, herself that
It's a really good suit.
it is. I know you like the blue.
Well, yeah. We need more blue superheroes. Dun 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 dun. Oh, property damage. Where's that thing at? What?
Kill that electrified freak.
Fuck you.
No!
Oh!
No!
Oh.
What kind of fucking gun was that?
Well, that was a high-powered, like a rifle.
Oh, I should have said something.
No, I mean for suggesting Jennifer come live with me. I lashed out. It's
Sorry, Jefferson.
Sorry, Jefferson.
Oh.
Why did he delete it?
Because he knows it will send Black Lightning into a frenzy if he shows that Tobias was there. Fucking got
when you're ready to
vacation.
tell me what's really going on.
Ooh, the reckoning. She's like, I already knew that, but I got. Right. Damn. Rocking and rolling.
You know, that's always a pet peeve of mine when your parents are like, oh, I knew this. And it's like,
Yeah.
The bullet hit his spine. No, might not walk again. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry.
Curtis.
Curtis, drop something off. This kid deserves it, I swear to God. Don't you?
Ooh. Just have a little mini crossover. That's it. Curtis, go save the world.
Curtis, I would appreciate it if you come over here and give this your fucking chip thing that you gave to Felicity to Khalil. You said you were working on a project that you were going to give to the public at a reasonable price.
Yeah.
There is a boy. His name is Khalil. He needs it.
There's a boy. There's a boy, I say.
He was so sweet.
No, he is.
I didn't expect.
My favorite thing is that. I know you didn't.
Yeah.
It's great. Whenever I talk to Chainsaw about Batgirl
Mhm.
or Oracle, and then Curtis can be like, "Hey, what's up? What happened?" And tell the story, and like, "Here, I have this." She's like, "What?" And that's how she becomes Batgirl again. Right, Curtis.
Please.
Mr. Terrific.
That'd be great.
Wow.
Only we had that technology in real life.
Well, that's why it's a superhero show. Not much you can do, but you know.
Oh man, each episode goes so much like deeper in depth with everything, and like all the characters are extremely well rounded. Like Liz, right? Jefferson's wife, ex-wife.
Yes, indeed.
They're in a tricky predicament, and it's not like they aren't officially together because of anything like lack of love or anything. She just doesn't want to deal with the risk of, hey, you know, you need to come home alive. If you do this, I can't just be on the edge of my seat wondering if you're going to make it home alive.
Right.
And I think I was talking with Jordan about it. Random topic, but a lot of people, like, with season 4, how that ended, try to be no spoilery. They're like, since they're married for season 5, it'd be great if now we can get, like, Iris pregnant. It's like, yeah, that's great and cute and fluff, and that's nice. But at the same time, baby usually means the end of a series. Not for, like, bad writing or anything, but it's literally, it's the same argument. You can't, it's like, how do you be a superhero, put your life on the line, and you risk your life, per se, you know, and not come home to the baby. You know, because like when you're gonna leave me alone with this baby if something bad happens to you, it's the same. It's a reoccurring thing. Whether or not the superhero guy or girl risks it, you know, it's something that you got to consider. Alex did a really good job on Supergirl, where she's like, I don't know if I can balance that. She's finding a way. You know.
Luckily, Arrow didn't have a baby. He had an actual child that can think for himself.
Mm-hmm.
So. It wasn't exactly that argument, but then he himself said, what do I do when you're not here?
Exactly.
It even came up, even though it's not a baby. Just children can lead to that same...
That same argument. Yeah. And the thing is, you can understand both sides, but usually that means the end, because more times often than not, the parents, or like the superhero, chooses the kids over saving the city. Which I feel like that's what happened. Like, he chose his family over being Black Lightning.
Yep.
And... I like that in the storyline we get to see how Jeff is like, I chose my family over my kids, they're older now, but it's at a point now where I just can't not do anything anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I like that storyline, and it brings up a good point. It's like, holy shit, what happens if something you don't plan for? It's like, I know you're careful all the time, and yeah, you put your life at risk any day, but it's no longer just your life that's at risk, it's this child. It's this baby.
Man, there ain't nothing like a good Jefferson.
I like that.
Count them, 2 Jeffersons.
We have 2 Jeffersons.
That had 2 older gentlemen, mentors that were just Jefferson. It's great. It's incredible.
It's beautiful.
It just reminds me of that. Rest in peace time. But yeah.
Great concept, honestly. Each episode, I like Black Lightning because it is one of the darker CW shows, but you know how much we love the darker shows.
Well, it has its balance, because it's, you know, he can go around and joke with his kids.
My god.
You know?
That whole sex thing, when fucking Jennifer's like, I'm ready to have sex. And he's like, are we being too liberal about this?
Yes, you are. No, liberal. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But,
it's interesting.
It just has that correct balance, because it's not a cartoon, but it's not, yeah, Arrow can be over serious at sometimes, and Flash can be over goofy at sometimes, but, they find their points. This seems to have found its point where it can be serious, but also have its human moments,
Yeah.
So, I really enjoy it for that.
And I respect the fact that even with the talk, like, it's like, I'm ready to have sex, it's just like, holy shit, like, the topics like that, it's like, how do you talk about that on camera, and how do you portray that? Are you going to be appalled? Are you going to be like, well, thanks for telling us, sweetie, go ahead, you need some condoms, and, they definitely weren't like that.
Yeah.
Especially Jeff. But, like, along with that, and then how they handle a lot of, like, really sensitive topics, I think they handle it really well, because they do a good job, like you said, balancing, showing both sides of the coin, and giving fair points to both sides. Like the protesting, like, should we really be out there protesting? Well, nothing else is getting done. I'm just tired. I'm tired of being tired. And then there's other people who's like, no, it's not going to help anything. It's like, you see both sides.
Yeah.
And I think that's really powerful, the way that it's written, and that you can see both sides and not be 100% like, oh, they're right, they're wrong. I respect the shit out of that. That is great writing.
Yeah, no, it definitely is really cool.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, so, still seriously enjoying Black Lightning. Can't wait for more. Really like this style because it moves the story along, but like you said, it gives stuff that's in-depth.
Khalil needs to be okay, and hopefully he can walk again. Curtis.
I'm hoping so.
Get on that shit.
All right,
I'm gonna wait.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, comment below what you guys thought, and don't forget to send in your Stardust Spotlights.
All right.